Let's hear from Cyprian. From your own perspective, what has the journey been for you in terms of the activism we've seen in Kenya?
Well, the journey has been real. It has been tough. We've lost people. I thank God that I'm alive. When we went to committee, we saw the cells where a lot of our comrades in the 1980s died in prisons, including Naivasha, Kamiti, Shimo La Tewa, and all those jails and prisons. The torture chambers that used to be physical at Nyayo and Nyati House are now happening, and our young people are being thrown into swamps. But I don't want to talk about myself today. I want to answer only one question that you've asked. What is different between the struggles that we have been in and this one? Because I think that's something that has been missed in all the conversations I've listened to. And my answer is this. This is the only generation which has refused to be used. The only generation which has refused to be used. And I want to use that to bring the struggles. The Mau Mau, Modoni Nyanjiro was the mother of the Mau Mau. If you look at it, the Mau Mau were used. They died, they were deprived of land, they were kept in cells and in jails. Dedan Kimathi died, but they were used by the home guards, the Kenyatta, the Jomo Kenyattas and the home guards who took over power. Then the second liberation, which we died for, we went to jail for, to bring back Section 2A. We were again used. The people who took over power were not the people who were in the fight. Then comes the Kenya Constitution 2010, which the likes of Osieno and myself and all of us in Jokia invested our lives in. Who is the beneficiary of the Constitution of Kenya 2010? William Ruto. The one who said no is the one who is the president. Uhuru Kenyatta, who was against the Constitution, and Rigathi Gachagua are the people who are the beneficiaries of the Constitution. Again, we were used. This is the only generation since Kenya was established as a colony. Kenya became independent. We only have one generation which has refused to say, which has said, you are not going to use us. Raila every time uses dead young people in the streets to negotiate handshakes. 2007, the numbers who died 1,000, by the way, the number was more than 7,600, but we used the number that the government gave us. Then we went into handshake. Comes 2017, hundreds are killed. Power is shared. Then we come to 2022. Last year you saw 75 died. They were used to form NADCO. The young people are saying there is not going to be another dialogue where you are going to use our deaths to gain power. So I have to give it to these Gen Zs. I have to give it to them that they have stopped something tragic, treacherous that has been going on about Kenya. And this generation has said no more using our blood, our sweat, and our tears to negotiate power.
Thank you so much, Cyprian. Dr. Njoki, rallying on the conversation here, the journey, what is your perspective?
Just something, and thank you. I'm glad we are talking about the journey, because the last 3 weeks